I'm Brian Winnikins. We are at Commodity Classic, and thank you to our Commodity Classic sponsors, including Compeer Financial, Anibis Silo, Synergy Co-op, also the Wisconsin Soybean Growers Association, the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board. We're at the United Soybean Board booth. I'm with Matt Gast. He is a part of the soybean board, and he's with innovation and technology. And so we're going to talk about, there's more to using soybeans than just maybe biodiesel or soybean oil, but we're going to talk with Matt a little bit about that. And Matt, thanks for joining us. We have these $5 a gallon diesel fuel prices, but there is soy biodiesel that can be used. But there's some concerns that, well, we don't want to use all of our soybeans for diesel fuel, but there's a lot more uses to soybeans than just that.
Correct. Yeah. Currently, in today's market, about 8 billion pounds of soybean oil gets used in the production of biodiesel. And by 2030, that number is projected to double to 16 billion pounds of soybean oil. And so, and by 2030, with there's new crush plants coming online, or by 2025, the crush is expected to increase by 30% here in the next 3 years. And, we got Goodyear tires. Soy oil is used in the tires, and they partnered with Skechers. We have shoes that have soybean oil on the soles that was from Goodyear. We have a soy protein shake. There's dust suppressants. There's all kinds of new stuff.
And that's the thing. Yes, we have the soybean oil, but then we have the soybean meal, and there's a whole range of products for that.
Correct, because a bean is made up 80% is the meal, the other 20% is the oil, and so there's all kinds of stuff coming on. I mean, there's talk of products out there using the soybeans, the oil, to make biodegradable plastic containers.
Wow. Again, talking with Matt Gast. And the big thing is because of the soybean growers, they're able to develop beans that will have enough oil to for all of this demand, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's different kinds. I mean, you got the high oleic beans. That's kind of hopefully going to take off here. But some of that specialty oil, the high oleic oil, is used in some of those products.
Talking with Matt Gast here from the United Soybean Board at Commodity Classic. Now here at Commodity Classic, there's all kinds of, you're using you're showing some of the new products, like the shoes, like the plastic containers as well?
That's something that's in the works. There's nothing out there yet, but it's something that is coming down the pipeline, hopefully in the next few years.
I understand there's something as well that can be used from soybeans for roads.
Yes. It's used in asphalt. And then there's also dust suppressant for gravel roads to keep the dust down.
It sounds like you can use this for almost anything.
Yeah, no, it's good. The uses, that's what we do on the United Soybean Board is the research and promotion to try and find new uses for the beans.
Now, I know that some folks, when they see a field of soybeans, each field can be a little bit different, though. There are some soybean growers that are growing food-grade beans, right?
Yeah, correct. There's those are more contracted through not necessarily your elevator, but through these food grade companies, and some of those beans are being shipped, to countries like India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Myanmar, some of those countries like that, and they're being shipped over there for tofu and other uses like that.
Okay. So and that has to meet certain specifics than the quote unquote regular beans I might see in the field right around Durant.
Correct. I mean, they look the same, but the end product, it's just what they want, what they specify, and so I think it's important to fill those needs, what the consumer wants.
Again, a lot of different uses for that soybean as well. We're learning a lot about them here at Commodity Classic. I'm Brian Winnikins for WRDN.